Mr. Atwood?
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm Tim. I'll be your student physical therapist today.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So I'm just going to start. We'll ask you a couple questions, just see kind of what's going on, and then we'll try and take our make a plan and see kind of where we need to go.
Okay.
All right, sound good?
Yep.
Okay. So first things first, what are you coming in to see me for?
My knees. I'm having a lot of pain in both knees.
Okay. And how long's that been going on for?
A few weeks.
A few weeks? 2-3 weeks?
Yeah.
All right. Now, was there anything in particular that kind of set this off?
About 5 years ago, I was told that I had rheumatoid arthritis in both hips, and I saw a rheumatologist for that, and they put me on a medication program, and then I seemed to help. But just recently, my knees started to give me a lot of problems. They would swell up after a long day's work,
Yep.
and in the morning, like when I wake up, they're stiff, and it takes a couple hours before they start to feel better.
Okay. So what does a typical work day look like for you?
So I'm a middle school teacher, so I'm on my feet most of the day.
Yeah.
But the hours aren't too long, like I think 7 to 3. But I am on my feet a lot, and towards the end of the day, both knees hurt.
Okay. So what medications are you taking right now?
I take a special medication for the arthritis from the rheumatologist, but then I just take Tylenol on my own.
Okay.
To help alleviate the pain.
Okay. You take that just kind of whenever you're feeling pain?
The Tylenol, yeah.
The Tylenol, yeah. And then
the other medication, it's called methotrexate.
Okay.
And I take that daily, just
every day. Okay, cool. And so that's it. No other medications, nothing to help the knees. Okay. All right. So we covered work. What is your home life like? What kind of house do you live in?
I have 2 kids, and I have stairs just to get in my house. But nothing after that.
Okay.
But it's just nothing too out of the ordinary. Pretty basic.
Okay.
Environment.
How old are the kids? You chasing after them a lot, or are they?
No, they're old enough to
Okay.
handle themselves. 9 and 12.
Okay, good. So aside from the standing at home all day, is there anything standing at school all day, is there anything that tends to make the knees any worse?
Not really. It's just when I'm on my feet.
Just on your feet?
Yeah. That's
okay.
Whenever I'm up and using my legs, that's when I notice the pain. But whenever I lay down or when I'm not on my feet, it gets better.
Okay. And have you had any tests done aside from when you were looking at the hips? Have you had any tests run on the knees?
No.
No imaging or anything like that? All right. Okay, and then so I'm just gonna run through a couple things just to make sure everything else is okay. Rule out anything potentially serious. You having any like sudden malaise or fatigue, anything like that?
No.
Any chest pain, shortness of breath, nausea, vomiting?
No.
No? All good there? Nothing really out of the ordinary?
No.
All right, perfect. Okay. Now, with regards to the knees and the hips kind of together, is there anything, did the hips ever hurt when the knees hurt, or does your back ever hurt when the knees hurt?
I have some lower back pain with this, but really my hips aren't really the problem right now.
Yep.
It's just the knee pain is what really brought me in here. It's gotten to the point where it's,
right.
I know something's wrong.
Yep. So have you noticed that when the knees hurt, the back also hurts, or is the back kind of
it's usually knees then back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, just to go over some of your past medical history, just to make sure, just to kind of see where you've been and what you've done. You ever had any surgeries or anything like that? Never, no surgeries. Okay. And then any allergies to anything, medications or anything
Not
like
that I
that?
know of, no.
Okay. And then how about, so we covered your medication. How about your for fun? What kinds of things do you like to do for fun?
I just like to get out with my kids and just be active. We'll go to the beach. Just nothing too crazy. Just
okay.
I just like being up and moving a little bit.
You live close to the beach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
About 30 minutes.
30 minutes, not bad. Okay, and then How about your family? Have you ever had anything serious with your family?
I know that both parents had mild rheumatoid arthritis as well. But other than that, there's nothing. There hasn't been anything that's too severe.
Okay, cool. And then, so are you having any other problems aside from the knees?
No,
No.
just the knees.
Okay. So, just want to cover everything one more time. You said you're coming in for both knees, just because they've been bugging you for the last 2-3 weeks. Would you say, so on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being low, 10 being like terrible pain, what would you rate your knees right now?
Right now, I would say, like a 5. But I would say maybe at their worst, probably like a 7.
Okay. And is there anything that you do that kind of takes the pain away aside from the Tylenol?
Yeah, and then just getting off my feet, so sitting down or
do you ever ice or
lying
anything
down.
like that?
Yeah, ice does seem to help.
Mhm.
Yeah, I do ice once in a while. It seems to help as well.
Perfect. All right. And then, so you said you had the RA in the hips 5 years ago.
Yeah.
You still take that medication plus the Tylenol.
Yeah.
Typically, knees feel kind of stiff in the morning, hurt a little bit in the morning. Once you get going, kind of dulls away, and then starts to get worse as you're on your feet.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Just to cover your house, you said you have stairs to go into the house, 4 stairs. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then once you're in, you have a single level home.
Yeah.
2 kids. Do you have a wife or a significant other?
Yeah, I live with my significant other. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And if you ever need anything, like if your knees are hurting too bad, she can help you with anything. He or she.
Yeah. She will be able to help me.
She can help you. Okay, good. And then do have a little bit of low back pain. So we'll probably look at that once we get into the physical exam, just to make sure that the two aren't related at all. No surgeries, no allergies, and the only thing you had for family was your parents had RA as well.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Is there anything else that you might want me to know before we move into the physical exam?
No, that's pretty much everything. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so next, I'll just get you to we'll put the gown on, and then we'll go right into the physical exam.
Okay.
Cool.
Sounds good.
All right.